Mais dépêchez-vous!
Tu vois ta vie défiler? Et au revoir.
I would sell my YouTube channel in a heartbeat to play this game, to buy this game. Oh my god. Yeah, no, TVC, you haven't reviewed Time Tagger yet, you haven't reviewed Oni-chan, but you talked about Miraculous and now Gamer 2.0. There's a correlation between those two. I just had so much fun watching Gamer 2.0 that halfway through it, I went and got my microphone. I wasn't even in my recording area, but I brought my microphone to where I was so I could record my review for this episode, which, yes, it is in French. I don't care. I told myself, oh, I haven't reviewed Time Tagger yet because I haven't watched the English version, which is true. Time Tagger is more full of lore and information that I need to watch the English version before I can actually make a video about it. But with Gamer 2.0, it was just fun. I like the episodes where I don't even have to watch the English version. I'm still entertained. I don't know what's happening, but visually I can tell what's going on. The basic plot of the story is Max wants to play a game with someone, but everyone is busy. There was something similar in regular show where Muscleman wanted to have fun with everyone, but everyone was busy, and he ended up signing a contract to be a gut model. But in this case, Hawkmoth took advantage of him, and we get a really, really good episode. I just really love it. And oh my god, the combinations. I refuse to believe that Where can beat Frightingale. Just a side note, if this game ever happens, because I feel like the Miraculous crew are trying to hint that something like this might happen, but if it does happen, my main two characters will be Frightingale and God, what's this one's name? Troublemaker. Yeah, those two are OP. Like, even towards the end, you see Ladybug kind of use Troublemaker's Akuma power, whatever. I'll also probably use Zambizo. I don't know, a lot of the more female characters, but oh my god, when Adrian chose Mr. Pigeon, I was like, Nani? Like, that was weird to say the least. Like, and then there was Mr. Mime versus, or the Mime or whatever versus Riposta, whatever, and like, how? Just how? But Mr. Mime versus Dark Cupid, that was a pairing I never thought. Like, most of these things, I think, like Cat Noir said, it comes down to being smart and knowing how to win, or just maybe fucking with the mechanics, because some of these pairings don't make sense. Like, Despair Bear beating evil Santa Claus, like Santa Claus? What? This episode was a trip. It was like Chris Master, but with a little bit of sense. I love it. I love it so much. As soon as they just showed Bifana versus God, sorry. So many people fought so many people. Yeah, Bifana versus Dark Owl with her legs up. That's when I just went and got my microphone and I was like, I need to talk about this episode. And Cat Noir really shined. Yes, number one, we got some lines from Adrian, which was really lacking. And number two, he was just winning. And I just liked seeing how clever he was. And then Ladybug was like, huh? Because I think Ladybug was trying to apply sense, whereas Cat Noir was just in the moment having fun, which is his like element. And then when they paired the two of them together, he was like, I'm out, and he just killed himself. And so many people were like, oh my god, Cat Noir will kill himself for Ladybug. And I was like, where have you been? We've been new since season 1. This ain't information, honey. So yeah, and when Ladybug obviously won, I'm saying obviously, but when she won, and they brought Cat Noir back. See the smug ass look on his face, like, yeah, I knew my girl would bring me back. I just love it so much. Any episode that kind of focuses on Adrian or shows him more is a really good episode to me, because in my last Miraculous video where I talked about the new hero reveals, somebody said Kagami is definitely your favorite character, and I was like, nope, Kagami might be a close second, but my favorite is Adrian. I've never hidden that, like, he's my favorite. I don't even think Marinette is in my, like, top 5. I don't know. It is what it is. Fine. I can give Marinette 30. Kinda, maybe, if I squint. So, yeah, like I said, when I'm reviewing the French versions, my reviews are short because I don't really have much to say, but Max just wanted to play with someone. Like, even his robo buddy didn't have time to play with him, and Marinette was just so busy. From what I gather, she was doing something for Jagged Stone, she was doing something for Luca's band, then there's schoolwork, I think she had an assignment due, and then I think she has a test, and then there's Ladybug stuff. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, no matter how much you have on your plate, it's still not as much as Adrian, because Adrian has all the school elements and then everything his dad piles on him and then miraculous stuff. But I think with Adrian he has more of a balance, because school stuff doesn't really faze him as much because he was homeschooled, and anything they teach in school I think he's far ahead of that, so he can finish it. But then there's piano, there's fencing, there's modeling. God, I always used to wonder how Adrian just juggled everything. And then there was this moment at the end, I got a translation for it. It was so sweet. And Ladybug's hair kind of looked raven, more black, which was actually supposed to be Marinette's original hair color. But I was told that with the 3D animation, they couldn't make it black. So that's why they settled for blue. But I would have really preferred if Marinette's hair was black, because I'm tired of the usual brown and blonde. Let the raven hair girls get some spotlight. But the scene basically was Ladybug was asking Cat Noir, are you ever afraid of sacrificing some things for, like, being a hero or whatever, or like not having fun because of your other responsibilities? And Cat Noir basically said, being with you is fun, like the time I spend with you is so precious. And I'm like, oh my god, that's so sweet. Why don't you love him? Like, I know you like somebody else, but come on, he just sacrificed his life for you, and now he's saying sweet. Ugh. Adrian is just the best. Cat Noir is just the best. All boys should aspire to be like him. I don't care if you're oblivious or not. Be more like him. And I just like Marinette's parents, how they're just so chill with Marinette's friends. Like, towards the end, Marinette was like, hey, there's this boy who has nobody to play with him, and you guys like to play a lot. Have fun. And they basically just dragged him away. Marinette's parents are like one of the coolest animated parents I've ever seen. They're not strict, they don't get up in their daughter's grills, because a lot of shows where teenagers are superheroes, the parents also add an extra level of stress where they're almost basically downright abusive to the child, like, oh, you're getting F's, or oh, you're doing this. But no, Marinette's parents are so chill and wonderful, and I love them, and Tom is the best dad. I remember somebody was talking about Baker X, another show I haven't reviewed. Have I reviewed Baker X? I think I have. I don't know. I don't think I have. Maybe I talked about the trailer. Anyway, in Baker X, we see that Tom and his dad are very estranged, but he still managed to be a good dad and husband, so people were standing him. And when I read that, I was like, yes, I love him even more now. It's very rare to find a good, wholesome, loving father and dad figure in cartoons, and for Tom to be one, I am happy. So, ironic, because I have a character I've been writing for like 10 years who's also a dad, but I'm kind of doing Darth Vader type-ish with him, and his name is also Tom. Right, we have another character too whose name is also Tom and is also messed up. What's with me and the name Tom? That's my thoughts on this episode. I would love to know yours. Time Tiger review is coming eventually, someday. I don't know. You know me. I'm lazy. I'm consistently inconsistent, and that's what you love about me. But yeah, tell me any other thoughts you have about this episode in the comment section down below. I pray to God this episode doesn't get claimed, because as you can tell, my Miraculous video is just not up anymore because it got taken down and I received a strike. So fuck TF1. TF1 antennas, those bastards don't understand the basic fundamentals of what fair use is. Oh my god. I'm not gonna let this ruin my day. I watched a good Miraculous episode. Adrian and Cat Noir got to shine. Ladybug learned a valuable lesson. Marinette learned to chill. All's good with the world. Oh my god, wait, stop! Hold the goddamn presses. I forgot to talk about the new looking villain. Oh my god, she showed up for like 3 times. I cannot believe I forgot to mention this. She showed up 3 times. She looks like a character from Coco, like that living party of the living dead, whatever that happens in Mexico. Oh my god, her weapon is like a trombone looking ass thing that shoots out blasters. So a lot of people like to say, oh my god, it's a little bit of a hint, a little bit of a spoiler. I'm like, no, it's probably just that this episode took place before Gamer 2.0, but we got cucked as usual. So now I'm thinking, okay, which episode is it? And unfortunately, I'm not an encyclopedia like Aiden is, where he knows every episode that's supposed to come out and what order. So you can talk about that in the comment section down below. Which episode is she supposed to come from? Maybe it's an episode that hasn't been announced yet. We don't know, but we do know that Kagami or her mom is going to get akumatized, but I doubt that's her mom, because this is very Mexican looking and her mom is very Japanese or Asian looking. So that's that. But oh my god, I can't believe I nearly forgot to talk about this. What? This just came out of left field for me. I just saw this and I was like, who's that? I've never seen that villain before, akumatized villain before. But yeah, back to whatever it was I was gonna say. I think I was signing off or something. Also, side note, the characters we see in the park in the beginning of the episode is the most cluster of people we've ever seen in a single instance in Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir. Like, I was surprised they had that many extras. Like, normally they have 2 or 3 max. 1 is the standard. Yeah, okay, last insurgent, because I'm tired of all this cutting in I'm doing. Lila was obviously lying to Max in the beginning, probably saying, oh, I got something important to do. I really take issue with the fact that we saw Ladybug's transformation but not Cat Noir, but some part of my brain saying that happened so many times. But I'm going to be mentioning it anytime from now on, because I really want change. Equality, that's the word of the day. And finally, Ladybug's lucky charm. I loved it. I loved how she used all those separate characters Miraculous in one fell swoop. It was so interesting and cool to see. She basically used the akumatized objects she chose were Troublemaker's pen, Sandboy's pillow, Cat Noir's ring is not an akumatized object, but she chose Cat Noir's Miraculous, and Volpina's fake Miraculous / akumatized necklace, whatever. So those are the objects she chose, and man, instantly she just akumatized the floor. And already she's cut like Max's choices for villains down to like half, because he has to only choose flying villains. And then Max has this thing where he can choose any of the villains, or maybe only the villains he won by, but I think it's any villains. And immediately Ladybug just clicks the pen, and she doesn't even hold it in a clicked position, because there's a scene where she's holding the pillow and the pen is not really in use. But so that's not continuous to what you are supposed to do with the pen. But she was like, haha, can't touch me. But then her Miraculous was like, yeah, you're gonna time out soon. And then she hits this sandbag or pillow or whatever, and it just creates a cloud of dust. And she has several Miraculous ladybugs, I guess, flying around. And when the last one was there, I was like, oh no, you're gaining on her. And then she fell down and she didn't time out, and I was like, oh my god, really? Then I was like, oh no, is this a trap? And as soon as Max touched it, I was like, damn, that's smart. She had me from the moment of I like how season 3 is one of my best seasons. I like how every villain, you have to be very clever to beat them, which is why I like the fact that Cat Noir trusts Ladybug so much, so that he knows she will win. He knows she can out-clever the villains, which doesn't make sense because she couldn't beat him at a video game a few seconds ago. So yeah, Cat Noir helped her. Like, you need to know when to let loose. You need to be able to let loose to win, but at the same time, I trust you. You just need a little help. And that's what Cat Noir is here for, I guess. He just helps her, but he makes her better. Without him, Ladybug just cannot win. And I just like that. Oh, so sweet. Okay, back to whatever I was saying. My sign off or whatever. For real this time. But yeah, thanks everybody so much for clicking to watch. Share the video. I need the views. Watch old videos. Buy merch. But I love you. And with that being said, this is TVC. Mwah. Signing out.